okay, we have a phonetics. In French language, we have phonetics. Phonetics in terms of we have a sounds. Now repeat after me. In French language, we have a sounds. Is it clear to you? Sounds
Yeah.
in terms of, you have to now repeat after me, ER. Now, ER sound is A in French. For this reason, we have a same formation of alphabet like P-A-R-L-E-R, but over here we have a ER sound. So repeat after me. ER sound is A in French. Répétez après moi. Repeat after me. ER sound is A in French. Say Claire. If I will say Claire, you have to respond, we Claire. We Claire. Repeat after me. If I will say Claire, it means, is it clear? I'm asking to you. Say Claire. So what you will reply?
That.
We
Mm,
Claire.
We.
We.
Okay.
We.
We.
O-U-I. O-U-I sound is we, which is yes.
Yes.
Literally meaning of we is yes. Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Say Claire. D'accord?
We.
Now, répétez après moi. If we have a formation P-A-R-L-E, because we will do phonetics, and on the basis of phonetics, okay, we'll come to know entire concept. Is it clear to you? D'accord? Why?
we,
Now, repeat after me. ER sound is A in French, okay, and A sound. A sound is A in French. A. Répétez après moi. ER sound is A in French, and A sound is A in French. So if I'm a Frenchman now, for example, I'm a Frenchman and I want to read the language. Now, for example, because in an initial stage, I will explain to you how to read the language first. Is it clear to you, Manpreet and Summer
Yes,
and
sir.
yeah.
Sahil? Why?
Yeah.
So now, for example, if you want to read the French language first, obviously you will speak up, that's fine. The first you want to read the language, right? So what you will say? If we have a word like P-A-R-L-E-R, what will you say? My A sound is A in French.
Ah.
Répétez après moi. Is because first we'll do phonetics. Will do ABCD also, but yeah, that's fine. That's very simple. The first will cover the phonetics so that you will come to know bit vocab also. Is it clear to you? Why?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Say Claire.
We,
Now write down in a notepad if you have a verb like P-A-R-L-E-R. So tell me, A sound is A in French. Because you have to understand the phonetics. So A sound is A in French and ER sound is A in French. Now, for example, if you have
Parley.
A sound is A, yes, parley, and ER sound is A, so that is parley. That is not a parlor, that is parley. Why? Because ER sound is A. So literally meaning of parley is to speak. Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
yeah.
Is it clear to you? Okay.
Yes.
Now, for example, if I ask to you, just read on the word because today we'll do reading. Okay, how to, because today you will come to know how to read the language first, right?
Cuisine.
Exactement. Cuisine. Why cuisine? Because UI sound is V in French. These are the phonetics which you have to write it down. Say Claire. Now, répétez après moi because today we'll cover a lot of verbs. Today we'll cover a lot of verbs so that you will come to know the phonetics and the verbs. Say Claire. Tell me yes or no. Say Claire.
What's it,
D'accord?
Claire?
Yes, sir.
Why? Okay. So now, cuisine. Why cuisine? Because UI sound is V in French. Now repeat after me. A sound is A. E sound is A. Now répétez après moi. E sound is A.
Oh.
A. Say Claire. D'accord? So we have A sound is A in French. We have E sound is A in French. And I sound is E. Say Claire. Tell me yes and no.
What's it, Claire?
Say Claire. D'accord? So
What's
cuisine. Because UI sound is we, and I sound is E. So over here, ER sound is A, cuisine. So literally meaning of cuisine is to cook. C'est clair? D'accord? Why? C'est clair? Is it clear to you? Why? Okay, c'est très bien. So we have a verb. For example, you have verb like this. Na, 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 na. No, 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 no. Gagne, no. Now repeat after me. GN sound, because we have a phonetics over here. So GN sound is near. Half N, near. Répétez après moi, near. Near. GN sound is near. Repeat like this. Near. Répétez après moi, near. Répétez après moi, s'il vous plaît. Near.
Near.
Exactly. Near. If you know Hindi, so we have half no and year. Near. Half no and simple year. Near. Do you want to write it down in Hindi also? If you know Hindi, so you can half no and year. Say clear. D'accord? Near. So GN sound is near. So we have a vocab is gyne. Gyne. So gyne is to when. Repeat after me. Gyne. So gyne is my verb to when. Gyne. Say clear. D'accord? So because these are the very important verbs. These are the very, see, today, obviously we are in an intensive page. We are in an intensive page wherein to explain to you a lot of rules in terms of your pronounced language. C'est clair? D'accord? So gyne. Gyne is my verb to win. Répétez après moi. Cuisine is to cook. Repeat like this. Cuisine is to cook. Repeat it. Cuisine is to cook. Gyne is to win. Gyne
is to win.
Exactly. And the parler is to speak. Is it clear to you?
Yeah.
Is it clear? D'accord? Why? Clear. Okay. Because obviously today we'll cover up the phonetics first. And on the basis of phonetics, you will come to the verbs also. Say clear. Now, it is very important to understand now. In French, we have 4 types of E. And listen to me very carefully. If you don't understand, for example, you have any doubts, if you have a doubt, vous posez la question, you can raise your question. Is it clear to you? Say clear. You just tell me. If you understand, okay, that's fine. If you not understand, you just raise your hand and you can just tell me. Say clear. D'accord? Why? Okay. So you can stop in between basically. Okay. So now in French language, we have 4 types of E. Very important to understand. Very important. My first E sound, as I explained to you, we have a. Say clear. This is called as l'accent, accent, l'accent, accent. Because I'm going to explain you the accents in French now. Because in E, we have a 4 type of E. And we have different sounds. Now, répétez après moi. E sound is a. If you do not have any sound, any accent, that E sound is a. Say clear? D'accord? Why? Now, repeat after me. If you have a figure, the sign from bottom to top, it is going towards right hand side. From bottom, repeat after me. If you have a sign, symbol, bottom, accent we call it as accent. Okay? From bottom to top, it is going towards right hand side. The sound we called as A. The sound we called as A. C'est clair? D'accord? Why? Okay? So, if we have a sound like bottom to top, it is going towards right hand side. The sound is A in French. Again, if you have an accent from bottom to top, it is going towards left hand side. Now, répétez après moi. If you have an accent from bottom to top, it is going towards right hand side. Répétez après moi. Repeat after me, please. If you have a sound from bottom to top, it is going towards right hand side. The sound is
A.
A.
in French. Clear? Now, if we have an accent from bottom to top, it is going towards left hand side. The sound is A. The sound is, pen down please. The sound is A.
A.
C'est clair? D'accord? Is it clear to you? So my E, that is A. If we have an accent from bottom to top, it is going towards right hand side. The sound is A. C'est clair? And if we have an E from bottom to top, it is going towards left hand side. The sound is A. C'est clair? D'accord? And
Say A.
exactly. The sound is A. D'accord?
ENR, A.
Exactly. A, A. C'est clair? A, A.
A.
C'est clair? But we will ask if we have a chapeau like hat, your cap like this, we have A. It is just we have to stretch A. C'est clair? Now repeat after me. My E sound is A. Simple E. If you do not have accent, that is A. Clear? Now, if we have an accent from bottom to top, it is going towards right hand side. The sound is A. A. Clear?
Yeah.
So if bottom to top, it is going towards
A or E?
Left hand.
I will explain to you again. My simple E sound is A. E sound is not E. No. My E sound is A in French. Clear? But my sound will get changed whenever we have an accent like this. So if we have an accent from bottom to top, it is going towards right hand side. The sound is, tell me.
A.
A. Exactly. Okay. If we have a accent from bottom to top, it is going towards left hand side.
Left hand side.
Okay. The sound is A. Say clear? A. Simple A. D'accord? Now, for example, we have a hat. We have a chapeau, hat. We have cap in the E. So I will say A. C'est clair?
A.
Exactement. C'est clair? Why? C'est clair? Is it clear to you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why? I will give you a lot of example over here. Now, for example, we have a verb. Now, first you have to understand, please. Okay. Now, for example, we have E, that we have a accent from bottom to top. It is going towards right hand side. So that sound is A.
Yeah.
Okay. Clear? Now, ear sound is what? Ear sound is also A.
A.
Clear? So, étudier. Repeat after me. Étudier. Étudier. इसको repeat करो. Repeat it, please.
Étudier. Étudier.
Étudier. Étudier. Because how étudier? You tell me how it is étudier. Because we have a E that is an A sound and ear sound is A. C'est clair? D'accord? So étudier. Répétez après moi. Étudier. Literally meaning of étudier is to study. Tell me yes and no. Because first we have to read the language first. The moment you will read, obviously a few words will come in your mind and you can, grab those. So let's repeat the session once again. So repeat after me. Parler is to speak. Parler is to speak. C'est clair? D'accord? Étudier is to study. Étudier. C'est clair? Étudier. A-E-T-U-D-I-E-R. E, we have a ague. Okay, I will explain to you what is ague, circumflex, and grave. I will explain to you. Okay. Now, first you have to understand A to the A. Why A to the A? You tell me. Because we have an accent of A. Then we have accent of A. Say, Claire, this A accent, E, for example, we have E, right? Okay. For example, we have E. Okay. And on the top of E, we have an accent like this. And you came to know this sound is A. But what to say this E? Because there will be a name of that E. That name we called as ague.
Or accent graph.
Yes, we have ague. That name we called as ague. Say, Claire, d'accord? If we have a E containing the sound of A, that E we called as ague. Say, Claire. Say, Claire, d'accord? Manpreet, is it clear to you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Samar, Sahil, is it clear to you?
Yes. Yes.
Why? Say, Claire. Now, for example, if we have E, which is going towards bottom to top, it is going toward left hand side, that E we called as graph. That E we called as graph.
Or
Say,
accent graph.
Claire. Yes. Say, Claire. D'accord? Why?
Yes,
So
sir.
repeat after me. If your E is having a sound of A, the sound we called as ague. Repete après moi, s'il vous plaît. Repete après moi. Repeat it, please. Mademoiselle et monsieur, Mr. Repeat it, please. If you have E and the sound is A, that A sound is ague, that formation we called as ague. Say, Claire, because we have accent, we have l'accent. In French, basically, we called these terms as in l'accent, the accent, l'accent. Say, Claire.
Yeah.
My first l'accent is what? If we have E and it is containing the sound of A, that l'accent we called as ague. Say, Claire, that we called as ague. Is it clear to you? Say, Claire. D'accord? Now, if we have E, say, Claire, and containing the sound of like this, Claire, d'accord? And that we called as graph. It is clear to you? Say, Claire, d'accord? Now, if we have E, we have a hut like this. If we have a hut like this E we called as circumflex. Now I'll repeat it for you once again. Now you have to repeat after me. We have 4 type of E in French. Repeat after me. We have 4 type of E in French, right? Stay clear. My first E that we call as a, okay. My second E, if you have a sound from bottom to top, it is going towards
right hand side.
That E we called as ague. Say, Claire. That E we called as, tell me. Ague. Say, Claire. D'accord? Now, if we have E, say, Claire. D'accord? Going towards bottom to top, it is going towards left. Right hand side we call as ague, and the left hand side we call as a. That a sound is what? Tell me. Graph. Say, Claire. D'accord? Samar, Sahil, c'est clair? Now, for example, we have alphabet, E we have like chapeau, hat. The sound we call as a, but the sound we call as circumflex. This accent we call as circumflex. Tell me yes and no. Say, Claire. Say, Claire. So basically, mademoiselle, miss, and monsieur, master. We have 4 type of E in French. The moment we apply the accent, my sound will change. Now, for example, we have a word. It's just a word, not a verb. We have a word like TRES, clear? But over here, if I will mention my accent like this, it's in left hand side. Say Claire, is it in left hand side? So how to pronounce this? Tra. Tra. Why try? Because now one thing you have to understand, not in every cases, but yes, in 99% cases, we have the same formula. Now repeat after me and pen down, please, because today I'm going to explain to you first how to pronounce the language. Now, for example, you want to speak English, right? So if you don't have good pronunciation, it means people will say, no, you don't have good English, right? So the first thing, we have a good pronunciation in the language. Say Claire. Now, you have to understand one thing. If your word is ending from a consonant, pen down, please, in your notepad. If your word, very important, if your word is ending from a consonant, consonant like S, for example, S, T, the consonants, ending would be silent. Ending would be silent.
For example,
I cannot say
yes, ST
and the consonant like D. Say Claire, d'accord? Okay.
D. That's it.
Normally the consonant would be silent. Now, we have S, T, M is also silent because we have a sounds. Okay. Now it is just you have to understand first three alphabets. If the word is ending from S, T, and D, say Claire, that would be silent. Say Claire, not R, obviously, but yes, STD. Now you have to understand first thing, STD first. Now, we have some exceptional cases also. Now, for example, if we have a word like SENS, but over here, we have to pronounce S. I can say sons. I cannot say son, no. I will say sons. But this is something like a exceptional situation. Very exceptional situation. Say Claire, d'accord? Now, it is just you have to understand first thing. If your word is ending from a consonant like STD, is it clear to you? That would be silent in French. Say Claire, d'accord? Why? Is it clear? I cannot say tres. I will say tre. Tre. I will not say tres. I will say tre. And tre is very. So literally meaning of tre is very.
Very.
Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Why? D'accord? Say Claire. Claire? Now, for example, we have a verb like écrivez. If I will write it down, for example, I'm writing something, okay? D'accord? And over here, we have an accent like this. So you tell me how to read this, because this is an accent like bottom to top. It is going towards right hand side. The sound is
Écrivez.
Écrivez.
Écrivez, exactement. Écrivez.
Right.
Écrivez is to write. C'est très bien. D'accord? Why? Is it clear to you? Is it clear to you? Now, I will give you some verbs, because obviously verb will give you a lot of, give you a hold in the language basically. Declare. Now, for example, you have a verb like this. Now you have to repeat after me. ANNULER. Clear?
Annuler.
So we have annule. Why? Because ear sound is A. So annule. Repeat after me. Annule. Repeat it, please.
Annuler.
Annulé. Annulé.
Annuler is to cancel. Répétez après moi. Annuler. Annuler is to cancel. Repeat after me. Annuler. Repeat it, please. Annulé.
Annulé.
Now repeat after me. Aporte. Because that's how the language will, you know, you will get some things in the language. Aporte. Repeat after me. Aporte.
Aporte.
Aporte is to bring. Repeat after me. Aporte. Aporte is to bring. Is it clear to you, Manpreet, Sahil, and Summer?
Yes.
I believe you understand the session of. Did you understand the entire concept? What I'm trying to explain you? Why?
Yep.
Is it clear to you? So,
Yes.
aporte, because you know why I'm giving you these type of verbs? Because these verbs will play a vital role the moment you will start your language. So, because obviously you will come to know phonetics, like how to pronounce those words. Now, for example, if we have a verb like this. Now, you have to understand one thing. We have OU sound is OO. OU sound is OO in French. OO. OO. Repeat after me. OO. 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 So we have coupe. Repeat after me. Coupe. Coupe is to cut. Annule is to cancel. Apporte is to bring. And coupe is to cut. Is it clear to you? Tell me yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, like coupe, ooh, which sound is that? Ooh.
Ooh. We have a ooh, you know, ooh, coupe, ooh, ulu, ooh, that sound. Is it clear to you? Ooh.
So it's the same as it is sound.
Yes, coupe. But we have a difference between ooh and you. I will explain to you. Is it clear to you? So over here we have a sound is coupe. Coupe is to cut. Stay clear. D'accord? Why? Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear to you? Now, for example, if we have a word like this, so how to pronounce this?
Voiture.
Voiture, exactement. Why voiture? Because OI sound is wa in French. We have, yes, and we have E sound is a. Voiture.
Voiture.
Exactement. Voiture. So voiture is your car, you know, your car, auto, car. That's your voiture. Say Claire, is it clear to you?
Right.
Now, let's move to the pattern of a bit concept of like, you know, pronouns. I understand in a very initial stage, it can be tough, but let's see how it works. Say Claire, d'accord? Now you have to repeat after me. I is to je. Repeat after me. You know, I. The sound of, because I say
Je.
I. That is je. Repeat after
Je.
me. Je. You. Because obviously in English we have a you. It can be a formal, it can be an informal. We have you, but no. So if you have an informal you in French, that we call as tu.
Vous.
Tu. Repeat after me. Tu. Repeat after me. Tu. Now, répétez après moi. My I, which is to je, répétez après moi, je, you, tu, he and she. My he is il. Okay, and she is to L. L. Is it clear to you? Why? Sahil and Summer, is it clear to you, Manpreet?
Yeah.
Why? Now, over here, now repeat after me. Je is to I. Repeat after me. Je is to I. Tu is to you. Il is to he. And elle is to she. C'est clair. D'accord? Why? Now, we have nous, which is to we. I cannot say nous. No. Because we have a consonant ending like S. That would be silent. So we have nous is to we. C'est clair. D'accord? Why? C'est très bien, c'est très bien. Vous êtes très intelligent. Vous êtes très intelligent. You're very intelligent. Very good. Now, vous. Vous is something like you formal. Like, you know, if we are speaking to younger ones, we give a bit respect, I will say tu. But if I'm speaking to my elder ones, I cannot say tu. I will say vous. C'est clair. D'accord? So, if you're speaking to your elder ones and you will say you, I will use vous. If I'm speaking to my younger ones, then I can say tu. C'est clair. D'accord? Why? Évidemment, obviously, if we have a plural like they.
Nous sommes.
They. Claire? So what will say?
Elle.
Because that's a plural. That's a plural, right? So like in English, we have, if we have boy, boys, girl, girls. Over here, we have plural. It can be il, plural. It can be he, plural. And it can be el, plural. So I will insert s at the end because this is a plural. Say clair, because il we have he.
Sound will be the same?
Exactement. Sound will be same because why? Because S would be silent. Say clair. So sound will be il, L. I cannot say ils, else. No. That will be il and L. Say clair. D'accord? Why? Why? So now répétez après moi, Manpreet, mademoiselle, et Summer and Sahil, monsieur. Je, tu, il, elle, nous, vous, il and elle. C'est clair. Tell me yes or no.
Yeah.
D'accord? Why? Yeah. Is it clear to you?
Oui.
So now,
Yes, sir.
répétez après moi encore. Je, tu, il, elle, nous, vous, il, elle. Répétez après moi. Je is to I.
Tu.
Tu is
Il.
to you.
You.
Informal. C'est clair. Il is
Oui.
to he.
To he.
Elle
And
is to
is
she.
she.
Nous is to we.
We.
You
Vous
is
is
to
to you.
vous
You.
formal. And il and elle, it is
Elle.
a
We.
plural. C'est clair? C'est clair?
Oui.
Now,
Oui.
you know, it is very important to understand. Very important now. You know, in English, if we talk about verbs, right? We talk about verbs. We do not have similarity in the verbs. But yes, in French language, we have a similarity. Now repeat after me. In